All right, guys, we are back, and today I'm going to do commentary over. I'm gonna call this kind of like a Edison War League warm up or preseason. So for those guys who aren't familiar with the War League, you basically it's a 8-man roster, and you start 5 of the 8, and you have to submit your deck list like before. And that we kind of simulated it the same way as War League. The only difference is that we're actually playing all 7 players on both teams are gonna play. So it's best four out. It's a best 4 out. Whoever gets to 4 wins the week. So we have my Team Legacy, which consists of myself, the Sheriff Los, the Tiger King Javi, Ryan Randy, 2-time YCS champ Cam the Man Neil, and Javi's brother Adrian. That's the A team, and then the B team, Timo Myers. These are all people that I featured on the channel. So people who played at Epic. And then the other team is Nate, David Provanzo, Henry Tunkaya, Gabriel, Josh Jordan, Yobani, and Mario. Now, Mario doesn't play at Epic anymore because he moved to Ohio, but he's been on the channel. I think he moved to Ohio like early this year, but he's on the War League team. So yeah, it's kind of like the A team versus the B team. So we'll see, can the B team upset the A team? Let's get started. So I'm playing Blackwings. This is the first match. So the series is 0-0, while Mario's playing the Sizzle 41 Vayu Turbo list. Mario top 8'd RBET Indy 2 months ago, so we'll see how he does. We have Ryan Knight and Nate watching. Who won the rock, paper, scissors? Like Mario won the rock, paper, scissors. So he starts off by setting a march, setting a back row. As soon as I saw he was on 41 cards, like, I know he's playing the Sizzle 41. So I started by summoning Shura. Now, I chose not to play the Whirlwind here. Just in case if he has, like, Bottomless Raikou or Deprison Raikou, I don't want him to, like, just Bottomless me, Deprison, then pop my Whirlwind. I'd rather just bait something out and then do something. So he Raikous my Shura, mills Degdev, Vayu, and Greffer. Alright, so I decide to set Solemn. So here comes Upstart, drew into Gale, activate Whirlwind, special summon, or normal summon Blizzard, Chainlink 1 Blizzard, Chainlink 2 Whirlwind. Search Vayu, bring back Shura, so I'm attacking first. So I decide not to Synchro because I'm probably going to I have Mirror Force Solemn, so I'm trying to switch the Shura into attack mode and do some damage with the Shura as well. But here comes good old Wind Control, and I decide not to Solemn. I just don't want to give up half my life points here, but I am going to be forced to Mirror Force, because otherwise he brings out a Gale, he might go for a Black Rose play, so... And I still have Whirlwind, so now I get Blizzard into Shura, and I go Goyo, attack, and attack with Goyo. Looking back here, I probably should have just hit him with both Blizzards. I think I got a little greedy going for that Goyo there. I should just hit him with both Blizzards. See what he does. And then maybe Synchroed in the main phase 2. Alright, so here comes Allure. The card that Javi swears Vayu and Blackwing players always draw. So removes Vayu, normal summon Sirocco, pump. So I'm gonna let this one go. Now he sets 2, he trap Dust shoots my Shura. Alright. So I'm going to normal summon Gale, half the Sirocco, attack for 300. Now he's got Vayu Sirocco in the grave. I mean, he milled the Vayu early on in the game. Armwing Tribute for Caius. So as soon as he targeted my back row, I knew this guy's got return. That's the only reason he would target my back row. And then he flipped. Here comes, return! Is that game? Pump. So it's basically 36 directly. So it's not game because I have a Kalute in my hand, but I'm going to be forced to drop the Kalute. So he pumps, but then he has Chaos Sorcerer as well, so that's game. So Mario takes game 1. I think overall I played fine that game, except maybe, like I said, I should have just attacked him with both Blizzards, not made the Goyo. Right, Randy is watching also. So game 3, open Whirlwind again. Here comes Whirlwind, the D Nasty special. Search, Blizzard. just in case something goes wrong, because like let's say he heavies or MSTs my back row, I don't want to have to search. I don't want to have to search Kalute, so I'm like, I'd rather just search Blizzard to have a follow-up play. Zodokai, David Provanzo, who's on their team. So I set Bottomless. And here he sets 3 back rows. I attack with Shura, so he goes for my Shura. He knows I have Blizzard, so Blizzard, Whirlwind, he MSTs my Whirlwind. And then Bottomless is my Shura, but now I'm going to set Ika. So he doesn't call Prio on the Greffer, so I just get rid of it. That way I can save my Blizzard. In case he decides to set another back row, I can Icarus him. But he does it, so I poke him for 13, set Prison, since I have 2 of them, and pass. So I have Prison, Icarus. So here comes Sirocco, Pump. So I think I chose to Prison here, just to, because like, if I Icarus the Sirocco, then he can just go Arma into an Arm Wing play. So that's why Prison there. I drew Kalute. Attack. Set another Prison. So he summons Gale. Attack over my Blizzard. So I thought about chaining Icarus there, but I don't need to because he's going to lose his Torrential and his Gale anyway. I'd rather hold it in case I need it later. Alright, so I set Kalute. So I've got Kalute. This kind of hurt. This dusting my Yada. Yeah, this was pretty rough. Now, should I have summoned Blizzard? Maybe. So he flips Hamster, gets Raikou, tributes for Caius, but now that triggers my Icarus. So yeah, he's top decking. I got D Prison Heavy, Blizzard. So I'm in a pretty good spot. So Blizzard, and I have D Prison set, so I'm gonna... Okay, so it looks like I decided to Synchro here. Into Android, so I have Android, D Prison, Kalute. So attack with... Okay, Prisons. So I choose not to summon Bora, because I don't want him to... Good thing I didn't, because otherwise he would have banished my Bora. Alright. So, attacks me directly for 23. I Prison, and here comes Whirlwind. I don't think I can OTK him, right? 17. Okay, so I just grab Blizzard for the follow-up and attack him for 17. So he sets. Normal. This should be game. So he doesn't concede. So Brio is game. Because I'm going to... I could even put back my Kalute. Yeah, I remember I was going to plan... I was going to bounce my Kalute back to my hand. And then I could kill him through Gores. But I think he conceded before. Yeah, as soon as... He didn't have it. But that's what I was planning to do. I was going to bounce the Kalute back to my hand. So, game 3. For all the marbles. Who will start off 1-0 in this War League? Yo, look at this, man. Charge... Vayu Sirocco Plague. I can't believe Randy, shout out my teammate, unfortunately, is not playing this card in his deck. He needs to put it in there. Look at this. This is crazy. But luckily I drew Whirlwind all 3 games, but here he bottomlesses my Bora. And I decide to set Prison. Yeah, I decided to set Prison because I feel like this Dark Illusion might come up later. So here he either I'm surprised he went for my back row. But I'm going to show you guys his hand. So Mario actually could potentially kill me with this hand. But he would have to top for Plague. Top a Vayu for Plague. And then hope my back row is not a Torrential. Which... Would I go for it in that situation? Yeah. But yeah, he messed up. He was supposed to top for Plague. The only thing that you lose to is Torrential. But if I'm in Mario's shoes, what do I think I set, right? I'm trying to put myself in Mario's shoes. If my opponent opens Whirlwind and sets a back row, and I'm playing Vayu, they either set like a jar or something torrential, or they're trying to get you to not pop the whirlwind. But you have to play it safe. But Mario just forgot to top for Plague, because that would have been game if he would have put the Vayu on top of his deck. But instead he goes Tribute for Sirocco, Special Summon Chaos Sorcerer, top for Plague, make Colossal Fighter. So this is still a ton of damage though. So hits me for 2k, hits me for 23, and then hits me for 28. What's left in his hand? Brain Control and I mean, this is still fine because you have Brain Control. So if I do anything, you're just going to brain me for game, most likely. So he leaves me at 900, and I drew the worst card. I don't know if I would continue playing Gores in Blackwings. The reason Gores is in is because Gores is insane against Vayu Turbo. That's why Gores is in there, but this is a horrible time to draw it. But I was supposed to get OTK'd anyway. Alright, so Blizzard, search Vayu. Oh yeah, I have no target, so I'm just going to Brain Control the Chaos Sorcerer. Chaos Sorcerer, banish Colossal, and then Synchro for Thought Ruler. So I go for Thought Ruler. I could have gone Colossal as well. That's what I was debating on, but I mean, Dark Illusion is going to protect both Colossal and Thought Ruler. So Starters was not the play. But I needed to gain life points because I'm at 100. So that's why I went for the Thought Ruler. And I'm going to set Dark Illusion and pass. So what's left in his hand? Yeah, he can't even Brain Control thanks to Thought Ruler. So he's left with Brain, Vayu, and he sets Raikou. And I draw Blizzard. But here comes a Dark Illusion. He tries to get rid of my Thought Ruler. And I sent Vayu just because I'm so low. And you never know. Like, now the good news is his Plague is gone. Can he even run over? So he sets Necro, runs over Vayu. Oh, what a nice draw. Shura, search for Whirlwind, so I search Gale. Special Gale. I think I messed up here. Should not have halved. I should have just... Yeah, there was no reason to half the Arma. But again, I'm trying to gain life points. I only play one Vayu, so I really don't care about bringing... I'm going to bring out a Collude out of my deck. So attack. Synchro for Black Rose. I don't want him to top deck Sirocco, but... Two are gone, but still, I'm just playing it really safe. Because I'm at 35. So what's left in his hand? So he's still got Brain... He's still got Brain Control, but he can't Brain Control my Thought Ruler. So he goes Arbor Master, run over Black Rose, and passes. All right. He's at 22. Oh, this is game. He still has a Necrogarna in the graveyard, but this should be game. So Blizzard, bring back Shura, go for Brio. Brio bounce, and then I'm gonna bounce the Greffer as well for a game. So yeah, unfortunate for Mario. He should have he made us just forgetting to top deck for Plague, and he wins the game. But I could have had Torrential. But I think in that situation, he's so ahead that he should go for it anyway. He should just risk me having Torrential. Just go for it. If it's not, then you have game through Gores. But you know, sometimes I've had to learn that lesson. Like when I first started playing Vayu, I would make that mistake at times too, where I would have a play where I could put Vayu on top of my deck and then thanks to Plague and then mill it. It happened like 2 to 3 times, and then ever since then I always see it. So yeah, best of 7, or yeah, whatever. First of 4 out of 7. So I'm up 1-0 for my team. We'll see if the rest of the guys can pull through. Next match that's coming up. I'm gonna upload these in order. Actually, at the time of filming this, we are still not done. So it's just because people's schedules. It's the same thing as War League. It's hard to coordinate, especially with 7 people. Some people are free and then with different work schedules. So next match, who played after me? Is Rhine with his Lightsworn deck versus Dave Provenzo. I think he's playing... I think he's either playing Vayu Turbo or Machina. So stay tuned for that one. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And if you haven't already, please consider joining our members only. I'm uploading an extra 2 to 3 videos a week. Only $2.99 a month. Also, I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. Those links are in the description. I'll see you guys next time.